Alright. I'm going to be playing this game with a little bit of a challenge, at least for me. In some ways, I think this is just the game is intended, to be honest.
If what the hirelings said was true, no one but you made it to the
I
island
have
alive.
several expansions in this
It might
game,
be worth following this rogue.
and the plan is that I'm only going to actually be using, things I find rather than grabbing items from the shared bank, using the various tomes. Oops.
Here we are. So you want a weapon or not?
The other thing is that I'm only going to be using... I'm only going to be using the... Yeah. No tomes. Oh yes, I'm not going to be using any hirelings. So there's one bit of not quite as intended, and I'm also planning on doing all of these solo.
As you take hold of the weapon,
I plan to put all this junk, except this. I'll use this to get around more easily. It's not going to affect the in-dungeon difficulty. Well, I only said no tomes, so I'll keep this bag, because bags are cool.
Selena's is at the grotto. Tell her to keep her knickers on.
Selena's is in the grotto. I shall show you the way.
I only have repair at the moment.
It's only snowing because the dragon's frozen the island.
Alright.
Is this Selena's, the cleric you were sent to find?
First, I shall surround us with a protection spell.
Her spell temporarily prevents you from dying.
Ooh, Iron Defender. Don't mind if I do.
This effect will wear off when you leave these caves.
Now, let's be about it.
I'm gonna see if I can get through Korthos in one part.
You hear the shuffling and wheezing of some creature coming from the corridor ahead. The corroded lever at the rear of this corridor most likely controls the gate where the cleric, Selemus, is waiting.
Good job, but no time to dawdle.
We come to assist you. Onward to glory.
Selena's isn't too honked at me. Thanks for putting in the good word. Don't you worry, Selemus. I'm here to watch your behind.
The evil aura is oppressive. So while you're not...
It's funny he says that, considering I just spent the entire dialogue bad-mouthing him.
behind us.
It would be logical to assume.
There are more of them up there. Stay alert. The righteous smite you! So while Worgen wretches, are you scared of me? Come down and fight! Purge the wicked! Such is the fate of evil. Now, let's find a way out of here.
Can't pick this. Anyone see a key?
Curious. I just stepped on something.
Good work! I
You
see a
grabbed
key
the
down
silver
there.
key.
Who's up for a swim?
Time to swim for the surface.
Hydrophobia mean anything to you? I knew you'd come in handy. This way.
I'm weary. Let's take a moment to rest.
Yeah, I should re-prepare spells. Let's see.
I can go all night long.
Why don't you scout ahead then? Just don't get yourself in trouble.
Now you're talking. I'll take a little peek.
Conjure bolts and resist energy, I think will be very useful. Oh, they're +1. That'll help make up for the fact that the crossbow's a -1. D8 plus -1. Huh. Interesting. Maybe the bolts aren't working.
Crikey. Nice. Not that I don't trust your skills, but why don't you go through the door first?
You two having fun? It's time for us to go. The High Priestess should be up ahead. The onus for much suffering rests squarely upon her slimy, webbed hand. There she is, performing some kind of profane blood magic.
I will open the door. Prepare yourself. Ready? Go!
According to our employer, there's a secret passage around here somewhere leading to Korthos. You boys look for it. I must cleanse the profane energies around the shrine.
Let Selimus do her thing. You and I'll take care of the important stuff. The treasure.
Oh, and a collar for my dog. Pet. And I guess this original one I was using can go on him. AC of 23 becomes still AC of 23? Huh. Looks like it doesn't actually make any difference.
My senses are tingling. There's something fishy in this
You
room.
feel a stiff
Searching
drag from
around.
somewhere in this room.
Brilliant.
Perhaps the hidden
Tidy
passage
lasses
to the
and kites up
village
the
is in here.
wazoo. Here I come.
We're almost done here. The way out is up ahead. But first, I want to reward you for your assistance. Please, come speak with me.
Repeating crossbow sounds good. That doesn't have a -1. Much better.
Stepping out of the door, you find yourself in Korthos village. The Sahuagin have threatened this place for generations. judging from how it looks now. The Sahuagin are winning. However, some hopeful souls still hold out for help
Question
from the
is, do I do the lantern thing? Hmm. I think I'll start with no and then maybe work my way up to yes. In the meantime, I'd like to just throw these in the bank, but unfortunately, may as well just put this one on. This isn't gonna make things any easier. Alright.
Ahead is the cellar where the Caneth crystal is hidden. You can feel the life-saving heat emanating from the magic crystal Boldar spoke of. But from the shadows approach those who would doom Korthos by destroying it.
Alright, time to protect this crystal. Looks like I had enough spot to see that guy. Alright, I'm gonna put my dog on on aggressive.
Protecting the Caneth crystal and
Alright,
saving
not
Korthos.
bad. It is really tempting to go put things in my bank now, but if I do, the snow will be gone. There we are. Now I have some extra DR against piercing specifically.
coming from deep in the crypt. You hear the strange and unsettling strange. Sarcophagi line the wall. You notice something strange about the wall to the west. If you search the wall, you found some kind of secret door in the wall. Once you open it, you can reach whatever's behind it. Something odd on the wall. A chest. It's out in the open and unprotected. And that's probably what the trap here is set to spray acid. You've disconnected the trap's firing mechanism. The chest is safe to approach now.
While I haven't done every quest in DDO, I will admit I've done Korthos before, so this is by no means a blind reaction.
A treasure chest glimmers in this passage. There may be something of use inside. In the middle of this chamber is an evil devourer altar. A Sahuagin rumble, a magical crest appears from the destroyed altar. If you take it with you, it may be useful later. You continue to hear cultists about their evil work from further inside the crypt.
There. I've made sure that those ones weren't profaned. That's why I'm breaking all the sarcophagi in this place that is supposed to be like the resting place of the family of the people who hired me. I'm just checking for undead.
There's another
Nobody will complain, I'm sure.
Another crest drops out as you smash the altar. There might still be other altars elsewhere in this crypt. As you slay these foul cultists, take care a treasure chest glimmers in the dark passage here. There's a Sahuagin in here, performing some kind of ritual. Undead son of Korthos. When the altar collapses, a third crest appears. It glows with cold magic.
Well, this one won't take me long, I think. Oh, I already have another rank. And I'm not even done with the quest yet.
A magical barrier blocks the way, and behind it, you fit the last crest in place, and the magic shield dissipates. The Sahuagin inside spits out a venomous voice. These fools will keep Korthos, shall be consumed by the devourer. Your bold action saved Korthos and brought the Sahuagin's fell scheme to naught. The treasure chest in the antechamber is now yours.
I'll just finish up this one. Inner focus.
Some of the brave villagers tried to stem the Sahuagin tide, but their courage led to naught but grievous injuries.
I'll take a +1 to Constitution.
More than just guts.
Oh, that one's corrosion. I'll use the inner focus for now. It's actually funny how much I don't need that. Ah. It's our storehouse. The back room. Old Lars Hayton put his scrolls. Now the good folks of Korthos need that scroll, so someone's got to go in and get it. I do it myself, but Storm's got a wee infestation. Rodents and spiders is all. But there's the catcold Hayton put a shield to keep Scaly hogging the hands off his scrolls. Only he ain't round no more to turn it off. But I'm sure you're bright enough to do it. Huh.
Dust and mold fill this ill-maintained storehouse. You can hear the telltale skittering of vermin nearby.
Never know when you might need a potion of jumping. It keeps telling me to watch my hit points, and I keep looking up and realizing that I've taken, well, in the previous dungeon, 1 point of damage, and in this one, none. But, you know, Korthos is kind of the starter area, so I guess it makes sense they'd want you to be familiar with your hit points. Hit points are these ones, by the way. Spell points are the blue bar. Then my Iron Defender, which is a pet, not a hireling. And it's a class feature, in fact.
This appears to be the main story.
Gets, has its own bar. There's the Silver Key. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, what was my build again? Yeah, high con, no, on pretty high, no, int, pretty high dex. And then for my feet, I took what was it? Oh yeah, point blank shot. Which is why I'm doing so much more damage to these guys in melee. Despite having a ranged weapon. It seems silly that I'm firing 3 arrows at each of these crates, but thus is the way of the repeating crossbow.
The door swings open. It appears that the floor in this room can be moved and rotated.
This game does have this handy feature where if you break all the stuff, you get more experience. Alright, so Got a glowy bit there, and gotta light up all these other circles, I think.
The protective spell dissipates. Remains now
Took me under 5 minutes. I'd rather have 5 maximum hit points than a +1 to Constitution.
Lips as you walk by. Cautious looks have become friendly nods. Then word comes that your presence is requested in the tavern.
I'll make sure to sell anything I'm not using. Doubt I'll ever use that. The rest I'll keep just in case.
Your waiting bears fruit. This must be the collaborator stepping in from the dark.
Jacoby Drexelhand from the crypt? Why are you working for the Sahagin? Oh, really? You really think they'll tolerate, a turncoat? I'm sure after they've used you, you'll just be killed anyway.
Your stalwart defense gives the Sahagin pause, but you hear more of them gathering outside for a final assault. You notice a small chest.
Oh, I'm sure that the tavern keeper won't mind if I just take whatever's in here. Probably. Guess I'll just drink some glowing purple while I wait.
Traitorous Jacoby Drexelhand. He must have... Drexelhand isn't here. The chamber beyond the secret passage looks ancient, predating Korthos village.
And if you're wondering why it keeps glowing like that, it's because I have enough spot to see it. Oh, come to think of it, I should probably actually do that bit of healing like the game keeps telling me to, now that I've lost some hit points. There we are. As a Warforged, I heal with repair.
to run. Finish the job.
Well, now that I've totally filled up this bar, I guess it's time to decide. Do I want to go do the whole lantern thing, or would I rather keep the Korthos snowy? A great crossbow.
Your victories have made the village much safer, but only temporarily. It's time to take the fight to the Sahuagin, out in the wilds of Korthos Island.
Then again, I guess I could hold off and just, you know, stay at level 1 for the entire quest line. Alright, this guy wants us to rescue his daughter from being kidnapped by the Sahuagin. And this guy wants his mistress rescued, also kidnapped. Alright. Ursa, who was kidnapped this time? Now you've been helping around the village, but this is serious. I've been talking to Kaja, and I've convinced Lars Hayton is alive. Alright, we'll look for Lars then. I think I'm just going to do it a little out of order. I'll try doing the dragon thing second. I'm going to head straight over to the manufacturing, rescue Lars, and then once I'm allowed to, this great crossbow seems pretty great. Thus the name, I guess. But yeah, I'm thinking I'll go rescue Lars, see about getting rid of that dragon that's causing all the snow, and then once all the snow's gone, I'll do the little lantern thing. And then, as soon as I'm done with that, I'll come back and do the rest of the quests here.
A manual swordway leads to an old abandoned Camith manufactory. You enter one of the laboratories where decades ago, House Canith first imbued mystical
Oh, wow.
ahead has been boarded up.
I forgot how bad this is until you can actually get Extend Spell and similar. 1 minute, huh? Yeah, I'm not going to bother casting any of these until after I've... well, until I'm about to walk through some sort of elemental damage.
As you twist the second valve closed, the hissing stops.
There it is. I think it's actually just faster to punch these. To that end... I do wonder whether it's faster to switch weapons and smash things with my bare hands, and sort just to keep the bow equipped, though.
A magical barrier, common with compressed energy, resolutely blocks your path. You hope you can find a way to disable it someday.
Well, I seem to have all the bonus experience I need. And then some. I might actually... Let's see. I think it's rank 9 is as high as I can go before leveling up.
You hear a definite alteration in the pitch of the hiss as the gas struggles to flow around your obstruction.
I definitely missed one. Which one did I miss? Oh, this one.
Without the alchemical jets cooling the atmosphere, you can now easily destroy it as the last crystal shatters.
You know, if I was allowed to just bring those back to Korthos so that they wouldn't need the one of the storehouse quite so much, I'd do that, but fortunately that's not an option.
Who in the flame are you? Oh no. The Sawagan found me.
Suddenly the air shimmers with Devourer magic. The Sahagin have followed you in and are attacking.
They wouldn't have sent ill you after me. Stay alert. The Sawagan are still blocking our escape. Watch for more attacks.
I'm watching.
It'll take more than that to put me down, Swahagan. Swahagan scum! Keep coming! I won't die that easily. Now you see what I have to deal with. Once the Swahagan get your scent, they won't stop until you're dead. The shield is weakening. We might actually get through this. Just hold for a little longer. The Swahagan magic is gone. We beat them off. This time.
Well, that's what he said.
After surviving this latest attack, perhaps you should talk to him again.
Go now. Tell Ursa to hold the barricade just a little longer. Then meet Amalgam at the base of Misery's Peak when you're ready.
With Hater finally persuaded to help, the people of Porthos might finally win their struggle. A mangled sewer grate leads to an old abandoned Cannith manufactory.
Oh yeah, come to think of it, I should probably also spend some of my action points. I did gain 4 of them from leveling up. I'm an artificer. I'll grab this one.
Your finding transformed the village. It seems
Now
as
then,
if
what kind of warforged am I?
news of your
A
next
battle
great
engineer?
victory with bated breath.
An archaeotechnician? Or renegade defender? I think it'll take some archaeotechnician. Just for yeah, let's get a good spell-like ability. Go into this, and now I have something else I can throw at people aside from my bolts. Now then. Get to the base of Misery's Peak. Come to think of it, I never said no horses. I got this one from logging in during the Year of the Dragon. Which, hey, I don't know if they might actually. I think they might be planning on reusing it. At least that's what a friend of mine said. So it may still be possible to get one of these.
Come across a makeshift camp.
Oh
A
yeah.
scraggly dwarf sits on a log, trying in vain to keep warm.
Well, I can never use that. It's pretty good. But it's not a crossbow, so... Here's amalgam.
A bone-chilling breeze emanates from the mouth of Misery's Peak.
You're here. Come, there isn't much time.
Alright. Then let's do it. I'll figure out the plan on the way.
I'll weaken the barrier for you.
Ready!
Good. Now to clear your path.
Peyton clears the passageway for you. Now to find escort victims of the Devourer cult arise from the icy ground, bound to slay the living and add to their grim number. Several humanoid figures surround a glowing pedestal. Their putrid forms are frozen in contorted poses, their faces set in silent, eternal screams.
I do kind of like the ice effects here. Yeah, I gotta open that door with the crystals. I would have killed you earlier, dwarf, if you weren't so far beneath my vision that I didn't see you. Alright, that's one beam. We need a few more. Alright. Oh, a rest shrine. That reminds me I should probably heal myself a little bit. Oh, and here's the other lever needed.
With the second signal crystal activated, you hear the stone door at the base of the cavern rolling open.
Definitely hear enemies, but I don't see them. Oh. It's probably that big old spider I somehow missed. And that big old spider. Also exists. Alright. Huh. How do I keep missing these big spiders? It's probably just as well I was able to see those guys ahead of time. When I can see them, but they're like transparent and black, that means that I can see them because of my spot, but they're hiding.
Chills run down your spine as you finally come face
Oh, a
to face
dragon.
with the dragon that has been terrorizing Korthos.
Doesn't look that strong. Oh wait, no, it's a CR-26. A Syriax?
The door at the rear of the cavern pops open.
Wonder how old that dragon is. It looks pretty big, and white dragons, I seem to remember, are some of these smaller dragons. So it's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of like ancient in size category. Or it's probably somewhere around ancient to be that size category, rather. At least by Pathfinder logic. I don't think I really need a rest. But I could throw a repair on myself.
The ground quavers, and you look down to see a tunnel beneath the ice. The dragon roars as it thunders after Selimas and Jeets and Talbot. The ruse is working.
Oh, there it is. Yes, I do see it. Looks like my robot dog got a little bit injured while I was looking at Jeets and Salimus and Talimond. You know, come to think of it, I think I've seen Jeets in a couple of other quests, but I don't. And Salimus has at least been referred to. I don't know if I've seen Talimond in anything after Korthos. I should keep my eye out in other quest lines.
A signal crystal glows with power as you engage the first control lever. But where is the second?
I'm gonna guess in that other identical door on the other side. Nope, failed that one, and failing that jump hurt.
Another heavy door bars the way out. Once again, signal crystals are set into
Reasons to put more points into jump skill, I guess.
You feel fresh frozen air gust in from the newly opened door below.
Ow. Okay, yeah. Should probably stop just jumping. I'm kind of used to having feather fall, but knowing that I in fact do not, maybe I should stop breaking my ankles with every fall. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't think I can finish all of Korthos within the next minute or so. Anyway, so I think I'll do the lanterns as part of the next one, if they even still exist when I next record. I think it's a limited time event, to be honest.
Waves of psychic energy pound into you as you spot a green crystal on the ledge ahead.
Oh look, a mind flare.
This must be the hoary mind summoner. The Mind Flayer and Dragon are locked in a contest of wills. This could be your chance to destroy the Mind Summoner.
Huh. Is it immune to piercing or something? Interesting. I've never failed to destroy this thing before. Let me try punching it. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's just easier to use melee attacks.
Slayer shrieks as it loses the Mind Sunder's power. The dragon reasserts
That's.
its will and looks very annoyed.
I can't believe I've been forgetting to use this whole time. And after I went and put a bunch of points in.
Hey, over here. Follow me. Peyton wants a word with you.
Though, in all fairness, currently it's only doing a single d6. My crossbow's better.
Here, take this pot, so you won't have to walk back.
And like magic, the snows stopped. Savior of Korthos! They cheer as you return. But destiny has greater plans for you than just this small village.
And I'll grab this troubleshooter's necklace. Very nice. Now, yeah, I've just about reached the maximum. But I should have one quest left in me. And I'm thinking Lanterns in the Mist. Well, until next time.